Hi, Lugru21 here. Tonight I have in front of me a Bilock. I believe that this lock is from Australia, if I remember correctly. I might not be. So you can see that in this lock there's two slots here. There's actually rows of pins in both of those slots. There's 6 pins in each of them, so this has a total of 12 pins. I got this lock from Frosty, and it was also thanks to xCAETUs for handling all the shipping and stuff like that. And for the last about a week here, xCAETUs, the other Matt, and I have sort of been playfully competing on getting this lock open. I think xCAETUs technically, between the three of us, got it open first. By raking it open. I think I'm overset somewhere. This lock doesn't actually have driver pins. It only has key pins and sidebars. Ugh, I'm gonna reset again. Jeez. All right, I think the first side might actually be picked now. I'll just double check. Yeah, I think that first side is picked. So I'm not talking as much this time as I normally do. Oh, there we go. Open. I think it was actually the first pin on this side was just a little bit stuck, even though it was kind of open. So there we can see that it is turned. Gosh, that took me like 7 minutes to pick open. Sorry about that. This lock is actually kind of weird in the way that it guts. This core does not push out from the back side. Instead, and thanks to xCAETUs for figuring this out, it has to be turned to about 45-degree angle and then pulled out from the front. So here's the the actual plug in this lock. As you can see, there's two sidebars here, one on this side, one on this side, and then all the pins are actually under this cap. In the plug here, you can see that back piece is still in there, and this back piece actually turns independently. Well, I mean, with the with the plug out, it turns independently. And there's a number of ridges in there. Let's see if I can kind of show you a little bit. On this side is one of the channels for a sidebar. On this side, there's another channel for a sidebar. And then up top here are actually two very short channels for these ball bearings, not the bottom ones, but the top ones. And so the way that this works is one ball bearing slides out one sidebar channel, and the other one slides out one of those top channels in here. So there's really nothing else to show you about the lock body here. I'm just going to kind of set it there. I don't really have a great pinning mat at the moment, which hasn't really mattered a whole lot for me in the past. But this time, I think it's going to matter a little bit, so please bear with me. I'm going to see if I can get this guy open. Kind of started to get this earlier, and then I kind of shoved this back together a little tighter than I should have. Okay, so I got it started there. So the way that this works is this this cap covers all of the pins. Let's see if I can grab it with the pliers that are on this this bad boy here. Oof, I don't want to bend that cap if I can help it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of putting a little bit of bend on that cap that I don't want to do, because I don't want to damage that cap. This will be my first time fully picking this, or gutting it, sorry. Okay, so we've got a couple springs here. Teeny tiny spring overboard. Teeny tiny spring, where'd you go? Ah. Aha! Found you, teeny tiny spring. All right. So teeny tiny spring, we'll go one on top. We'll go one on the bottom. And let's see if I can get these out one at a time here. All right, so we'll go like this. One on that side. And that one on that side. There we go. This could be going worse. All right, another couple springs here. Get this guy first. And the other guy. Let's see if we can flip him over. There we go. Show those gates nicely for you when I actually zoom in here. Another couple springs. Oh boy, that guy's got a couple of really deep gates in it. I wonder if this thing's actually master keyed looking at the gates on that. I really got to get myself a better pinning mat. This is this pinning mat's actually done pretty well for me up until now, but I think I gotta finally invest in something a little bit nicer. There we go. Getting close to the end here. Flip this guy over so we can see the gate. There we go. All right. Last little row of them. Oops, sorry about that. Luckily, I'd already kind of showed you the lock body, so who cares if it falls out of frame for a second there. I don't even know if it actually fell out of frame, but go the opposite way this time. We'll go this side first, and this side second. Wow, this thing loses all its weight once all those pins are out. This body's actually pretty lightweight with all those holes in it. All right, so I just want to show you this guy for a second here. So if you look in here, as I'm pushing these gates are actually crimped on. If you look, you can see these little shiny marks right here and here, and right here and here. these sidebars are actually crimped on. They don't come off easily. So after talking with some people, we figured that the best way to show that this sidebars hadn't been modified would be to actually just kind of squeeze them to show them in the lock body. So there they are. Those are the sidebars. And here's all of my pins. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Might actually be able to kind of see. So you can see we've got a false gate here, a true gate here, false gate here, true gate here. This one only seems to have a true gate. False gate, true gate. This one only seems to have a true gate. This one actually seems to have two true gates, very deep. This one again, two true gates. Only one true gate. Only one there. Only really one there. One true, one false. One true, one false. So there you go. Hopefully you guys can make that out. Gosh, this is a long video, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Happy picking, everybody. Have a good night.